Xi'an, historical city, home to over 12 million people. One of the 4 ancient capitals of China, filled with interesting sights and landmarks, and incredibly warm for this Swedish person. That's why I got this huge sun visor and a cold drink. It is really quite warm. Yeah, but some heat won't stop us from having a great time in Xi'an. Here we'll try the local food, spicy as well as sweet, enjoy a wonderful bike ride along the city wall in the rain, check out the historical Terracotta Army, stroll around among the lights and crowds, as well as a bunch of other things. Xi'an, a city where the historical meets the modern. Although in this video we'll mostly check out the historical. A city where people practice kung fu in the streets. A city where a wall surrounds the most inner parts of this metropolis. A city where they play Beyond. Fantastic! Who doesn't love Beyond? Now though, time for food. Alright, so today we have not done much at all. We're taking it very chill because it's been very warm today in Xi'an. But quite soon we're gonna have some food behind here. And then after food, we're gonna go up the street here and look at the big bell tower. But first, some food. This really is a very interesting restaurant, full of people and full of bright lights. The first dish to arrive, a dessert. We'll try that one quite soon. First, we'll dig into these dishes. Next up, local bread with some meat and chili. Definitely a highlight, and according to my good friend, very tasty. Last rice cake for me, not for you, for me. It's very good. Var det god mat?
Ja, väldigt god mat. Mycket god mat och mycket mat.
Ja, det är bra.
Men det var bra att det tog nästan slut alltid.
That was some really good food. Very atmospheric restaurant.
Yeah.
But now it's time for the bell tower. Bell tower is straight ahead, about 200 meters. And 200 meters later, here's the bell tower of Xi'an. It is quite crowded around the bell tower. Good for my grandpa, as he likes to talk to people. He's not one to back down from a good photo opportunity either. Good morning from light rain on Xi'an's city wall, where we have rented a tandem bike and a single bike for a bike ride on the city wall in Xi'an. Indeed, it's time to bike on an old wall. This is the oldest and best preserved city wall in the whole of China, with a length of a whopping 14 kilometers. Perfect for biking. Let's get going!
Hur funkar den där?
360 degrees.
Oj då.
So you can see my nose and the view.
800 grader.
Ja. Du kan lita på mig.
Nu blir det lutning här. Du kan luta på mig.
Hello! Yeah, well, our bike ride continues, and it's now time for the first of many.
Balsa.
Delicious dishes. No?
Grandma's spicy dishes delicious.
Grandma's spicy dishes delicious. The best baozi in Xi'an, probably.
Oh, it's good though.
It's good.
Very good.
Anyways, our bike ride is now resumed and now paused again as we reach the west gate. Another break now because it's raining more. At the west gate, you had your baozi break.
Another break, another Balsa.
And I'm having a sushi nigiri wrap thing. It's quite good. Another break, another baozi. Wiser words has seldom been spoken. With about 500 meters left to the north gate, this kid here challenged me to a race. At least I think he did. We are now halfway, which means behind me is the north gate, because we began at the south gate. That makes sense. The south gate is, well, straight back there somehow, but we're gonna bike along the wall again quite soon. But first now, an extended break, well deserved after biking halfway. At the north gate, I drank some coffee, There was also a very intense game of checkers going on. There's quite a crowd on this part of the wall. I think we have 1/4 left of this interesting bike ride. I'm soaking wet. We're a bit stressed because our bike rental is expiring in just 20 minutes. So we have to keep going pretty fast. A bit difficult here among all the people. I don't want to run someone over. That would be very rude, I think. Well, we did not want to run someone over, so we resorted to walking. And now time to get on our bikes once again. Oh. That's enough biking. I'm hungry. Let's check out some very local food. So now we're eating some very local Xi'an food. And it's all corn-based. And there's also some Chinese ramson in the food. It's really good. Not too spicy.
Good.
Very good.
Yeah, it's good. This one is very good.
Oh, then you go.
But a little bit strong.
A bit too spicy.
Spicy.
A bit too spicy for grandma, but very good food nonetheless. Now I'm standing below the huge city wall, right next to a smaller wall here with some very nice wall paintings, and it's kind of like you're looking through the wall into, looking back at history, how it used to be here a long time ago. Now though, we're gonna head back to the hotel. Then tonight, we'll go look at the huge pagoda. At night, when it's all lit up, should be pretty cool. Will we do something else before then? I have no idea. I guess we'll see. The city wall is indeed a marvel of engineering. My grandpa, who previously worked in construction, is very impressed. The wall has been very well maintained throughout history. That is why it's in such good shape today. But if you're curious, there's also a museum showcasing some rather old sections of the wall. But now we actually have one more stop before the hotel. Let's have a quick fika or coffee break for you international viewers at a very nice coffee shop called An Cafe. Highly recommended. Back at the hotel, had a quick shower and changed some clothes. Quick tour of our room. Back there's a hall and a bathroom in there. Here's a big bed, and then here it's a nice view down to the market. Bustling market, very nice. Yes, the market just outside our window was quite nice. Touristy, but nice. If you want to get away from the touristy stuff though, just one street away you could find these very local noodles. The evening has now arrived and we're checking out the giant wild goose pagoda, a monumental Buddhist pagoda built in the year 648 during the Tang dynasty. The area surrounding the pagoda is rather lively and quite crowded, understandably so, as it is one of the main tourist sites in Xi'an. Well, here we are in front of the giant pagoda. Back here's the fountain. But it's so freaking crowded. I don't think we can see the fountain display. It's just too much people. But I'll see what I can do. Well, I can't do much, seeing as the fountain show has ended. Most people are heading elsewhere, and so will we do as well. So no fountain show for us. We missed it by just a few minutes. It was completely packed of people. The next fountain show is in 2 hours time, and we don't want to wait around there for too long. Instead, we've been strolling around here on these very nice streets. A lot of people, everything is lit up, it's very pretty. Back here behind me, you got the giant Goose pagoda. I think we'll stay here for a bit longer until it's completely dark to see how it all looks, and then probably head back to the hotel. And tomorrow, we're gonna go look at the Terracotta Warriors. That will be pretty cool. And pretty warm. It's gonna be 35 degrees tomorrow. And sun. Yes, tomorrow, historical Terracotta Warriors. But now let's have a short walk around here. It is quite nice with all these lights and stuff. This street here with all these small shops was pretty cool. I did buy a drink here. If I understood correctly, it was a Li-zi drink. In other words, pear flavored, I think. I then found this really cool Chinese opera show. which unfortunately just ended as I arrived there. Oh well, next day. Good morning from a minibus where I'm currently eating breakfast on our way to see the Terracotta Warriors. But before arriving at the actual site of the Terracotta Warriors, we learned some more about how the Terracotta Warriors were made, also how to make replicas of the warriors. Here's a clay model of Xi Jinping. I don't think he visited this factory, or maybe he did, I don't know. Anyways, here you could order a life-sized Terracotta Warrior of your own, shipping included, even modeled after your own face if you're feeling extra narcissistic. It was rather expensive though. So now we are in here at the Terracotta Warrior Museum area. It's incredibly warm, so I'm hiding in the shadows. Our guide is back there with her umbrella. We have some headphones here to hear her guiding, I guess. Now we'll take a golf cart back here to the museum area because it's too warm to walk. We're riding a tiny bus or an oversized golf cart.
Yes.
Whatever. And it's very nice to... It's very nice if they don't crash the bus or golf cart. But I think it's better than walking either way. That was a bit scary, huh?
Maybe we should have put the seatbelt on.
But I think it's fine. We're gonna go look at the Terracotta Warriors very soon. If we survive this bus ride.
And the heat.
And the heat. We did survive the bus ride, and so far the heat as well. Now time to look at some Terracotta Warriors. This right here is pit number 1, the pit where you will see most of the complete Terracotta Warriors. They discovered this pit back in 1974, but they're still excavating the terracotta soldiers and putting them back together. It takes a long time because they use very fine brushes to not damage the material. I'm no archaeologist, but that sounds correct. This right here is pit number 3, often believed to be the command center of the Terracotta Army. Next up, pit number 2. Restoration work has not yet been as intensive here. If you do come to Xi'an, you have to see the Terracotta Warriors. But when you do, pick a day when it's not too hot outside and not too crowded. That last one can be a bit difficult to achieve though. A warm day and in the midst of summer vacations, perhaps not the best time to visit the Terracotta Army. Either way, still well worth seeing. This was actually my second time here, as I previously visited in 2017. Would I go here a third time? Maybe not, but to see it once, well worth it. Now our stay in Xi'an is almost over, the last evening we spent outside before getting ready for our travels to Beijing. That's right, next up Beijing. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss it. See you in the next one. Hey, Puer.